See, and this is what made YouTube good back in the day. Stuff like this, because I have never seen this video, and I would love to know where it came from, and let alone to see the rest of it. But here's 10 minutes of it.
There's no creative editing in there. This is as it happened.
Yeah, video I've never seen before. Not this angle. This is the reason why they stopped flying helicopters over it. I think after Sandy Hook, they were done when all the people could pinpoint who was doing what and where they were
Fire
going.
truck got stuck. They had to pull it out and then reposition it, walking it down alongside of the sidewalk to get it into position.
I can't believe what this guy's saying, and he's right.
As you will see here in a moment, you will see the police, after the fire truck is situated, form a small group to go around to the side of the school and recover one of the bodies. The fire truck is finally in position. You saw the puff of smoke out the back. And now they're going around to extract the body.
I'd love to know where this came from.
They grab the body by the arm and by the leg and drag it across the concrete, allowing the head to bounce on the concrete.
Bad way to be.
Totally unrealistic to what reality would dictate. Dragging along the concrete, bouncing the head. Now what they do is they pull it around to the front of the fire truck, pause for a moment, take a breath, bend down, pick it up, and stick it on the front of the bumper of the fire truck.
I don't even see how that works, but they're doing it. If you think of a fire truck bumper, there's really not much room on a bumper. Like, there is and there ain't. I just don't see them putting a body on a bumper. And then what they do afterwards is just mind-boggling. This is worse than Uvalde. But yeah,
So now they're going to get a group together and go back for the second body.
It's all rich man's game.
Now if you'll notice, in front of the fire truck, across the concrete sidewalk, is where they claim that the body of the first student they encountered was, but there's no body there. That's because that body was the body that they're going to recover right now and drag it around and position it
I don't know what the
around the truck.
police radio is. This one's fine.
As you can see, the first body is still pinned up on the bumper.
Well, they're in the building now. It's going to get worse.
That's not a body. That's a dummy.
See, this one's
You'll
7.
notice this is another dummy that they're going to drag. Watch the head bounce on the concrete. Watch how loose the limbs are. And they leave it in front of the fire truck as they step over top of it. Bouncing the head on the sidewalk. That is a dummy. That's the body that they use right there. They leave it in front of the concrete right there. They'll pull it out so they can get the fire truck around it. And that's the one that you see on all the press, on all the media, with the kids running out of the school as they're evacuated around the body. So what do they do with the first dummy? Well, they have to get rid of that one. They can't leave it in the front of the fire truck. So they pull this police car that you see in the picture around to the front of the fire truck, and you'll see them stuff the body into the back seat. Now you say, oh, that's a real person. They're taking that person to the emergency room. Wrong. The cop car stays there.
I like whoever
This is
did
all one
this.
continuous.
Oh, what that was. But I like whoever did this blurred it enough to where you can't see whose ever name that is on there, the watermark.
Shot that you never saw on the mainstream media. Because if you did, you'd know the truth about this Columbine lie. Here comes the police car.
This is the wild
They
part.
pick the one body up off the bumper.
See the picture? You watch the picture?
Open up the back doors.
Yeah.
There they go. Carrying it into the back seat. Stuffing it in the back seat. Going around to the side, pull it through. Leaving the other dummy on the ground. Now that police car stays there on the scene. As this is one continuous shot, we can see the other teams lining up, ready to do their part of the exercise in this multi-jurisdictional drill. Over 90 agencies showed up there that day, including NATO.
One of the things that we have to do is just start coming up with that we got him scattered all over the government courts that they're accused of private homes.
As the camera pans back around, we see that the police car is still sitting in the same spot with the dummy in the back. And the police officers are prepping the body that's on the ground in front of the truck. They'll move it to the other side of the sidewalk so they can bring the fire truck back around and get ready for the next scene when they run the children out around the body, up the stairwell, over to the parking lot. Here's where they're prepping the body. Dragging it around a little bit. If you were to see this on the mainstream media shown to you that day, you would have known the truth. That this whole entire event was a drill, and it's being used by mainstream media and the anti-gun lobbyists to push agenda. That, by Homeland Security's own definition, is terrorism.
This is the crazy part coming
Now,
up
as
right
we watch
here.
them run the children out, we see them running around the body, the dummy, that they left there alongside of the truck. But they're not done with the dummy yet, because after this, we still see the one camera shot here as it pans to the right to follow this officer. Then pans back to the left. And we see them dragging the dummy once again through the mud with the limp arm, no joints, and they leave it in the puddle. For those of you who still think that that's a real person, just note the arm. There's no joint.
That's crazy right there.
It's a dummy.
That's crazy. The video of Columbine we all watch. Even Columbine Archives doesn't have that clip, I don't believe. Alright, that's that.